Procrastination is the silent killer of dreams. We always tell ourselves, I'll do it later, but later never comes. My life used to be a mountain of unfinished small tasks. Dirty dishes in the sink. A pile of unopened mail. An unmade bed every single morning. It felt like I was drowning in a sea of tiny, annoying chores. I decided to test a simple tool called the 2-minute rule. The rule is incredibly simple. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, you must do it right now. No thinking. No planning. No later. Just action. I committed to this for 7 days. Here is what happened. Day 1, the small wins. Day 1 was all about clearing the clutter. In the past, I would leave a dirty plate on the table for hours. Now, as soon as I finished eating, I washed it. It took exactly 45 seconds. I saw a piece of mail on the floor. Instead of stepping over it, I picked it up and dealt with it. 30 seconds. I made my bed immediately after waking up. 90 seconds. By the end of the day, my apartment looked surprisingly clean. I realized that most of the mountains in my life were actually just tiny hills. Day 2, the momentum. On the second day, I noticed something interesting. Doing one small task created a snowball effect. Since I had already washed the plate, I felt like wiping the counter too. Since I had made my bed, I felt like organizing my desk. This is called momentum. The hardest part of any task is just starting it. The 2-minute rule removes the barrier to entry. I wasn't cleaning the whole kitchen. I was just washing one dish. My brain didn't feel overwhelmed anymore. Day 3, the starting hack. On day 3, I applied the rule to big, scary projects. I had a report to write that I had been avoiding for weeks. Usually, I would stare at the screen in fear. This time, I told myself, I will just write for 2 minutes. Once I started typing, I didn't want to stop. I ended up writing for an hour. The 2-minute rule is a gateway drug for productivity. It tricks your brain into starting the things you fear most. Day 4, mental clarity. By day 4, my physical environment was completely transformed. But the real change was happening inside my head. Usually, my brain is full of open tabs. Tiny reminders of things I need to do later. Don't forget the laundry. Answer that email. Take out the trash. Now, those tabs were closed. Because the tasks were already done. My anxiety levels dropped significantly. I felt a sense of calm I hadn't felt in years. A clean space really does lead to a clean mind. Day 5, the energy boost. Day 5. I realized I had way more free time than before. Ironically, by doing things immediately, I saved hours of time. Procrastination is exhausting. It takes energy to avoid doing something. When you just do it, that energy stays with you. I felt lighter and more focused. I used my extra time to actually relax without feeling guilty. For the first time, my free time actually felt free. Day 6, fighting the resistance. Day 6 was the ultimate test. I came home late and I was exhausted. The old me would have dropped my coat on the floor. I felt a massive wave of resistance. Just this once, do it tomorrow, my brain whispered. But I looked at the coat. It would take 10 seconds to hang it up. I did it. I felt a surge of pride. This isn't just about cleaning. It's about building a new identity. I am now the kind of person who gets things done. Day 7, the final verdict. Day 7. The experiment is officially over. My apartment is spotless, my projects are moving forward. My stress is gone. The 2-minute rule is a cheat code for life. I am never going back to my old ways. This rule is now a permanent part of who I am. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Your future self will thank you. Stop thinking and start doing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.